Welcome back. If you're new around here, my name is Ellie and welcome to Small and Strong. Today we're doing a little chilled out Q&A. I put out a question response thing on my Instagrams, both my personal one and my Small and Strong one. And I put out a link where it's like anonymous, so you could ask questions if you didn't want me to know who you are for whatever reason. So let's hop straight into it. The first one is, do you have bad chronic fatigue? If so, how do you manage it? Yes, I have fatigue, a lot of fatigue. When I went to the doctor to get like a diagnosis of like the fatigue side of it, and they said with the EDS, because it's all in there, it's all under that umbrella, so there's no point diagnosing something else. And to be fair, I don't just want loads and loads of diagnoses. It was just that something else was going on and I wanted to look for that. But anyway, aside from that, I'm not good at managing my fatigue at all. Anyone who knows me will tell you I do everything. I want to do everything. I want to do more than everything. And that has always been the case with me. Since I was a child, I've always wanted to do the world. I've never been able to stop. So then when I became 15 and I became ill, that part of my brain never changed, but my body couldn't keep up. So now I would say that the main way I manage my fatigue is I still try and do everything. I just try and plan it around rest days. So I will plan to have like, okay, this week, Friday is my day of nothingness. However, this week I planned Friday to be my day of nothingness. And then lots of things happened on Friday and I had to rearrange things from like Tuesday to Friday. So this week I'm taking today as my rest day. However, on my rest day, I'm filming a video and editing other videos. Take from that what you will. I've never claimed to be good at being disabled. It's always been, I'm not great at being disabled. I'm the worst disabled person anyone knows. And that's okay. I own it. I'm still trying to learn. Obviously, when I get into working and things like that, I have to manage it differently. And when I'm doing that, I definitely take more steps. So I will have microwave dinners, or I will take the dog on a little walk, or like just stand and throw him the ball so that he gets the energy out, but I don't have to get any energy out. So I mean, little things like that. But yeah, chronic fatigue, it's there. And I would really appreciate anyone else's comments actually on how to deal with that. You guys have been really, really helpful in the comments, is what I will say. Recently, you guys have stepped it up in the comments and I appreciate it. Me and my dad read every single comment, all of them, even the ones that say painting. We read all of them. So I love learning from you guys in the comments, and I feel like we learn from each other. So I really do appreciate that from you guys. The next question is, what do you work as? I am an actor, primarily an actor. I hope to do that full time. I hope that just takes off forever and ever and ever. However, I'm also a financial data analyst. Basically, I make spreadsheets, I track investments. It's just brainy. I do all of that. I'm also a young rep for Young Epilepsy, which I love doing. I love working with them. I also teach when I can. I have taken a break from teaching because I was off filming, and I'm possibly going to be off filming again, something else. And I wasn't consistent enough for the kids. However, if they ever need cover, they text me, I go and teach. My favourite thing to teach is drama or acting. I love it. My other favourite thing to teach is the 2 to 4 year olds. They are incredible. They're my favourite little people on the whole earth. I love them. Do you consume alcohol with epilepsy? Touchy subject, and this works differently for everybody out there. I am not a big drinker. I never have been. My dog is getting in something. Ralph, come here. Yes, good boy. Here's Ralphie. Yes, good boy. Ralph's had a haircut. Ralphie's had a haircut, huh? You're a big old boy. So, back to alcohol. Yes, I do consume alcohol whilst having epilepsy and taking epilepsy medication. In the beginning, when I was getting diagnosed, I just moved to uni. It was freshers week. all of that. Hello. No, you can't have that. It was uni, it was Freshers Week, and I got rather drunk and that caused me quite a few problems. So I don't drink to that extent, but I never really enjoyed drinking to that extent. So now I would say I drink on occasions. So birthdays, Christmas, I'll have a snowball or two. I do still drink to get drunk, I'll be honest, but really irregularly. Stop eating the flowers. This boy's eating the flowers. You cannot eat those. You quite simply cannot, Ralph. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. Good boy. Puppies are madness, you know. Where was I? I do still drink, and I do still drink to get drunk, but very few occasions. Christmas, birthday. My friends and I probably plan like one night out a year. And yeah. So I would advise finding your own boundaries, setting your own limits with that. Obviously, now that I'm 2 years seizure free, I feel like it's the opposite. People expect me to be a bit more lenient now that I'm seizure free than I was when I was having seizures, but it's the opposite, because now having a seizure terrifies me. It's the last thing I want. I don't want to lose my car, don't want to lose my independence, don't want to lose my Ralphie. So now I'd say I'm actually more cautious than I was while I was having seizures, which is ironic. So yeah, just figure out your own boundaries and find out whatever works for you. Everyone likes different things, everyone enjoys doing different things, and you shouldn't live a depressing life with nothing in it just because you have epilepsy or whatever. So yeah, that is my advice on that one. Choose to take it or don't choose to take it, because as I said, I'm not the best at being disabled in the world. Next question is, where are you from? I am from England, blood-wise and nationality-wise. My mum is half Mauritian, so I am half Mauritian. My mum and my brother have the beautiful, beautiful skin, and I took my dad's skin, basically. I'm definitely more like my dad. My mum and my brother have thick, black, dark, curly hair. I have my dad's hair. My dad is from the northeast, up the borough, Middlesbrough, and I have more of those traits. So, yeah. What is it like being able to drive with a disability? I love driving. I feel like it gives me so much independence. I always wanted to drive. As a child, I was always, like, we had an activity centre near us, and you could drive on a car, like a pretend car, and you could drive around. I would do that for hours. I would do that the whole time. And then I'd climb the climbing wall. That was my two favourite things to do. And when I was 17, I got a car on Motability. I have a video about that as well. And I loved that car. It was an Audi A1. I loved it. And I drove it. I didn't have my full licence. I had my provisional licence, which meant I could drive with someone who was over 25 and had passed their driving test. And luckily, my housemate at the time and my dad were the two people I wanted to drive with and the two people I drove with. So I drove everywhere. I drove us to school every day, all of that. And then I got epilepsy, and then I had seizures. I have no idea what you're growling at. Are you okay? And then when my car got taken off me, it was a nightmare. I was so sad. I had to hand my car back to the dealership. It was emotional. I have a video. My car was called Kiki, and it was the time when the song Kiki, Do You Love Me was out. So I was so sad. Handing my car back, there's a video of me filming my car, playing that song for it. Oh, it was a weird emotional attachment. Anyway, years went by, I worked really hard to become seizure free, and now I've got my car back. Not the same car, different car, completely different car, because I didn't want to jinx anything. I didn't want to like get the same car again and then have to give a car back. I was not happy with that. So I now have my car. I love it. This car's called Eva, but I don't really call her by her name. She's called Eva because number one, her number plate, and number two, like in WALL-E, and I love WALL-E. Ralph and I are going to watch WALL-E at some point. But I love driving. My car, within the first 6 months of me having it, I'd done like 13,000 miles. It was ridiculous. But I drive so much for work. My nana lives a 3-hour drive. My auntie lives a 2 and something hour drive. I worked 3-ish hours away. So I was up and down the country, all over the country like a yo-yo. And I loved it. I love my car. In case you haven't got that, I'm in love with my car. This is a nice one. What was the best day so far this year? My birthday, obviously. my birthday. It was my first birthday as a mum to a little Ralphie. We had a good birthday, huh? Oh, he's sleeping. Yeah, my birthday was really good this year. And I'm going to a spa soon, which was a present for my birthday, which is great because that's the day where I'm forced to rest. So I love that. What's your favourite TV show? I love TV. I love TV. I'm so lucky to work in TV because I loved watching. My whole life, I would like obsessively love the telly. As a kid, I was obsessed with Tracy Beaker. I was obsessed with the production, with the acting, with all of it. At the minute, my go-to cheer me up kind of thing is Stath Lets Flats. It is on Channel 4. It is a comedy. I find it hilarious. Some people hate it and don't, but I do. I find that so funny. I am currently watching on Netflix. Let's see what I'm watching on Netflix. I went to my nan's recently because she fell over. She's fine now, but I am watching Women at War. I also loved Ginny and Georgia. Top acting. I was watching, I was like, oh, incredible. I also watch Casualty a lot. I need to not do that. I also watch Casualty every Saturday. I'm a television kind of person. I just am. I can't even lie to you. Have you ever gotten into a fist fight? I don't believe so. I don't recall. I don't think so. That's that one. Who do you have pinned on iMessage? Nobody. I've never pinned a single person. I don't understand the point. I just haven't. No one. My niece would love to see you on her favourite show, Saturday Mashup. Would you be up for that? I do not know what this show is. Saturday Mashup, let's Google it. I believe I saw some of my pals over at Corrie do this. Yes. Celebrity guests. Ooh. Oh, you can get slimed and things. Yeah, I'd be up for that. Yeah, I'd be up for that. Why not? Why not? The next question is, how many pets do you have? We live with 4 at the minute. We have Ralph, Chester, Missy and Blue. Missy and Blue are cats. Chester and Ralph are obviously dogs. But my personal animal is this little one. This is my child, my boy. We are about to embark on the adventure of a lifetime together. So I will leave that video on that statement because it's exciting. I hope you'll have a great day. Obviously, I post this on a Thursday. I hope you're having a lovely Thursday, or whenever you're watching this, have a great day. Have a cup of tea, relax, take a breath, enjoy. I hope it's sunny. The sun is out today for me, and that has made a huge difference to my life. I love it when the sun's out. That'll be all from me for today's video. Thank you for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next one.